Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One.
It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Oh, you hit me? Yo, I swear to God. I'm calling the ambulance. I'm calling the ambulance on you. Put the gas in here, nigga. I'm calling the ambulance. Get the fucking gas. I'm calling the ambulance. Fucking gas. I'm calling the ambulance. Fuck that ambulance, nigga. I'm calling the ambulance. Motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm calling the with you, we done ran out of fucking gas. No, I ain't know you was talking about the gas. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Oh, you hit me? Yo, I swear to God. I'm calling the ambulance. I'm calling the ambulance on you. Put the gas in here, nigga. I'm calling the ambulance. Get the fucking gas. I'm calling the ambulance. Fucking gas. I'm calling the ambulance. Fuck that ambulance, nigga. I'm calling the ambulance. Motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm calling the ambulance. With you, we done ran.
Hey, you guys. Welcome back. You can see the bottom of my TV, my baby. Let me fix that. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yes. Sorry I'm late, you all. Sorry I'm late. I apologize. Hey, Tails. Hey, Cece. Hey, Dad. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. How was everybody's Christmas? Did your Santa bless you in 2025? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all got. What was your favorite memory that you created? You know, because side pieces out here are going crazy. They out here talking about Christmas. They feel like Christmas and oh yeah, it was a whole lot of lonely folks on this holiday. And y'all know what happens in the world of affairs and side chicks, you know, because you know America glorifies this culture. So we just gonna indulge it just for a second. But there was a lot of lonely folks out here this holiday. How was y'all Christmas? Mine was good. I can't complain. I worked hard though, because I was in that kitchen, chill. I worked hard. I was in that kitchen. What's going on, Naughty Crew? Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty. Bring you the latest and trending topics that I vlog my life, baby, okay? Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for being patient. But please, I'm going to come begging. I need some likes, some shares, some hypes. Yes, I need all of that to get in the algorithm. Please thumbs up and share this video. We're going to get into some stuff. We're going to get into the real side chicks of Christmas, child. Yes. Yes, thank you, Tara. Hey, Tara, baby. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Yes, the year is in and out with a bang, right? Like, side chicks are going crazy. The rapper boys are fighting. Everybody hates 50 Cent. Oh my God, he's an abuser too. Everybody hates him. Yes, we ending out the year like with a bang, right? Yes, Blueface got his rotation going. Okay. I think he played roulette with his concubines of women. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. But you know what? Say what you want about Blue. He true to his word, child. Okay. He will tell you what it is. All right. He went over there and sat down on Club Shay Shay chill. Sat down on Club Shay Shay and spread more of his disrespect towards women, child. No, you're not late. Thank you so much for joining, Tara. Thank you so much for another super sticker. Yes, please thumbs up the video, share this live out, hype the video up, baby. Hype the video up, okay? Because we got Claressa Sheilds out here losing her rabbit ass. You know what? Okay, because Papoosek out here calling her his best friend, child. Yes, we gonna get into it. He said, "You the homie." Claressa, he said, "You the homie, girl. You talking about you having a baby next year, child? He's still married." That over you required him to get a divorce, child. She was up there on the Breakfast Club talking about some. It's okay to be dating a married man, okay, because you know he filed and life keeps going. Girl, shut up. Papoose life can't go nowhere until the divorce is final. Till then, you're stuck. He's stuck. Okay, attached to Remy Ma. Oh my God, are we surprised? Are we surprised? Cardi B, girl. Now you done went and had that get back baby child. But get back had you up in the house with all the kitties as you should be, okay? But your man was visiting all the other baby mamas, child. This was a get back baby in a cloud relationship. And you know, that will make you lonely. My bun is going a little cray cray, okay? You getting a little bit out of control, bun bun. Yes, but the side chicks was out here, child. The side chicks was out here, but the main topic of today that I want to get into is the mind and the disposition of Claressa Shields, because I have a small window of compassion for her because unfortunately she was unloved by her mom. They had a loveless relationship, and I think this is on a serious note, this is the result of that. And that's why she's so comfortable with being a side piece. Now, she left a fiance to be with Papoose. That is as strong starstruck as you can get. Like, she went as far as befriending Remy first so she can get at her man child. That's some scandalous stuff. All right, but all of Claressa Shields' tea is spilling, baby. And she out here trying to save face after she been out here windmilling for her man. I mean, Remy man. Mm-hmm. And word of the court, I've been looking all around for this. If y'all know the article connected to this, but they saying like the Remy and Papoose divorce is not, it got withdrew or something like that. That's what I'm hearing. But Claressa girl, this is a hard lesson to learn. Close your legs to marry men, okay? Because they always go back to the wife. Sheilds. They always go back to the wife. That's why it's important to make sure they're done. And I don't feel like Papoose is done. I feel like it's exactly what Remy said from the very beginning. And it's that he's using you. Now, you guys were on the Breakfast Club recently, and you got all in your feels, baby, okay? Because no matter where you turn, Claressa, you're always going to be attached to Remy Ma. Like it or not, child. Like it or not, you're going to always be attached to Remy Ma. So you getting side chick treatment right now, and you in your feels, and I get it, because you thought this man loved you on the same level as you loved him, and sadly that is not the case. I never see love when it comes to the two of them. I see a situationship. So let's get into the Breakfast Club interview when he calls her his best friend. Because let me tell you, the whole interview, she was tight-faced, child. She did not like those answers. But honey, that's his wife. You are the side chick. Girl, look, when they keep asking about Remy, child, look at the face. That face strong, okay? Strong, like you could see that she is bothered. You could see the insecurity in her. Child, girl, Claressa, you better get it together, okay? So Papoose also addressed rumors. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked, okay? About
Press and media, it was a hard time because we know y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
no, but y'all know us, but sometimes people pretend like they don't know us. That's what get on my nerves.
I think for most people, it was like, what happened? Like,
I mean, like I said, y'all was there every step of the way. Y'all was there when I was riding up there to the prison. Y'all seen me fighting court officers getting thrown out of the courtroom. It was in the newspapers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen everything. How can I come to y'all and say something didn't happen? Y'all got to stop, man. Like, come on. So I think
during that time, I know for myself, I just wanted y'all to fix it because I've known y'all so long, and not fix the relationship, just the friendship, the parenting, just fix that part. That was the most important thing, right?
That takes time. Like it's a divorce. It's not something that just happens overnight. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, chick, nobody was talking to you. Clarence, go sit back down in your corner, child. She couldn't take it. She had to get up there at the table with Papoose. Woo, child.
But people's life don't stop because of that. You know what I mean? It's papers, it's time, it's all this stuff that got to happen. But at the end of the day, we move forward with our lives. Like
I wish her the best.
Claressa, it take more than paperwork, child. Why haven't you questioned your man why it's taking so long? Why the divorce taking so long? Okay. Remy said he broke. And Remy's like, I'll continue to take care of my child. And we're going to get into, Remy in a second.
For sure.
We got some great, amazing things going on. Like I said, this is my best friend right here, man. We living our life.
We've been together over 1.5 years now.
That's his best friend, y'all. That's his best friend, y'all. Y'all heard it. That's his best friend. You know that had to be a bruise to her ego, child. He called. That tell you everything you need to know about this relationship right here, okay? It's a relationship of convenience. And I have, in my opinion, when Papoose break her heart, and he will because he's still in love with Remy, she's going to crash out horribly. She's not going to be able to handle it.
It'll be 2 years next year in September. We at the end of the year. Some of this stuff is just so old.
Child, it's not old because his divorce is not final. You should be asking yourself, why am I still in this relationship for 2 years and this man is still married? That's what you should be asking yourself. Like, why am I still dating a married man? Girl, make it make sense.
You know, it's so old to talk about, to bring up, to keep harping on it. It's like they're separated. She got somebody too. Like, don't act like it's just over here. Like, she's happy. We're happy.
And that's it. Papoose, like to your point, and Champ, I know you mentioned like it's old, but I think the reason why people bring it back up.
Yes, girl, you are the happy side chick, and he is happily married. Because, in my opinion, I really feel like Remy and Pap is running a play on Claressa. I really believe that he is using this girl. It's like a business opportunity, and just so happens she fell in love with him, and I don't think he was banking on that. Ciao.
Up is because we saw so much and we knew you, and then when everything happened, there's claims of like you cheating and like all these things. And we're
but
like,
that's what I'm saying. So, like, if it's a new artist, I get it. We don't know him. All these years incarcerated. That should never been on my name ever.
You can't just ask.
Y'all was out here with me. I was coming to the old studio.
I'm gonna tell you something. That is a good point that Pat making, because
come on,
all them years she was incarcerated, we never heard of Pat. We ain't never seen Pat out in the street. Nothing.
All of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, an asteroid hit. Like,
well, I mean, to be fair, guys, the catalyst for them getting married is because New York has conjugal visits. Pap and Remy never stopped. Okay, like that's why he wasn't out in these streets, because he was still hitting it. Quiet as his cat, right? So the marriage didn't necessarily come just about like them being in love. It was some benefits that came along with it. So the reason why Papoose wasn't out here lusting is because he was still getting the punani from his mama, Remy Ma, baby. Okay. Stop it.
Hey, come on, man.
So that didn't happen because she like got into it with somebody over some allegations, and
like I said, man, I wish her the best, man. Me speaking about that, it goes into like a whole, and I ain't here to do that. You know what I mean?
Somebody said, that was a depressing media. It was a hard time because we.
All right, so there you have it. The Breakfast Club interview, and Claressa was bothered, obviously, okay, and couldn't let Pap have that moment because she is so bothered by the mere mention of his wife, okay? And it has been an influx in crime with these little love triangles, and they could get very, very dangerous. What's her name? Ramika Blackston or something? I'm sure I'm jacking up the name. That other young lady that flew down to Florida because the man broke up with her and she got extremely jealous and took the girl. Like this is a dangerous game, Claressa, on some real that you are playing. You better be lucky as Remy Ma, and she's got a brand and things like that. Not everybody gonna be scared of you. All right, yes, you have a skill for the boxing ring, but that doesn't work out in everyday life the way you think. But yeah, so she's been very bothered. She's been out here saying dumb stuff like she's getting pregnant in 2026, and everyone, social media is going crazy, and they're like, how are you getting pregnant by a married man? Make that make sense. He would absolutely need to be divorced in order for that to happen. So people out here dragging all the side chicks, even Cardi B. But I just want to take y'all down a memory lane when Remy first announced that she wanted to get a divorce. Family, let's go. Thumbs up these videos. Because Remy is unbothered. And mind you, let me be fair here, Naughty Crew. Remy ain't no better than Pap. They both out here flaunting extramarital relationships, and they both are married. This is messy on all the levels. It doesn't even matter who did what first. It does not matter. It's messy, and Reminisce, the golden child, is looking at the adults in her life, and I'm sure she's seeing stuff play out on social media. I mean, you only can protect them for so long or whatever. But let's listen to when Remy started speaking up, because she was really quiet for the longest. Here we go.
The same man. I was with the same man for almost 20 years. Can't nobody tell me I'm from the street and make me feel some type of way. Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny watching people like, you had a good husband. He's only had one wife. The only person that can tell y'all if he's a good husband or not. And when he was, I told y'all that. I told y'all. When shit was cool, when shit was like, when it was what I thought it was, I kept it a being. When it's not, when it wasn't, I ain't say nothing. I dealt with it. I ain't never met a bitch. I've been waiting for somebody to just use a little bit of common sense. I ain't never met a female who has a perfect dude that takes care of her, helps her financially, emotionally, physically, is there for you, treat you like this wonderful thing, right? And you just say, you know what? I don't care. Fuck this whole shit. Who does that? Nobody. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now. Girl, man, don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay. The fuck? I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging them. Bad enough, you got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing. That was the only thing you had. And I realized that. And I respected that. You know what? I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing this and you ain't that. Whoever gets you, they'll see. I see one of these. She was like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework. No. Well, why she outed me? Because you loud. And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think. I was with the same man for almost 20 years. Can't nobody tell me I'm from the street and make me feel some type of way? Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny watching people like, you had a good husband.
Okay, there's Remy's words right there, Naughty Crew. She told us about this. It's a lot of vindication going on, okay? You got Tamar getting vindicated from sleeping with married men, all right? And Claressa Sheilds' true character is being exposed. This is way back earlier in the year when Remy Ma started speaking up. Now, is Remy my favorite person? I think her attitude sucks, okay? But she is right about this. I see some things coming to fruition, all right? And Claressa, the world does not see it. Papoose look at you like you are a friend with benefits. All right? Remy had more to say. Thank you, Tara, so much for the donation. Remy had more to say. She been out here popping it.
The thing I like, oh, she was held down while she was in jail. I was who I was when I went to prison. My royalty check still came in. I gave power of attorney so that they could write checks and go on my account and do this. I was buying Christmas gifts, not just for my son, for 3 other children that I was still getting to know. Yeah. Yes, I was paying rent in a house that I paid rent in at least 3 different apartments that I never seen a day in my life. And you know what I came home to? I have shit. I have $1 when I came home. Listen, this is what.
Okay, so apparently Pap spent all the bread. Remy has been holding it down. She got tired of basically being a sugar mama. She wanted a real man. You talking all this black love, but you not providing anything. I'm the bread. So Remy is basically saying that Claressa Sheilds is the new bread. She's the new pocketbook. Papoose lives off women. He is a professional homosexual. Thumbs up this video.
What I would like. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. Stop making these people think that I'm stopping you or anybody from being happy. I want to be happy. Well, that's another thing I like. Oh, she was held.
See, there you have it. Remy basically begging for a divorce. And Chriistmas Vazadalzo, where did they meet? Papoose and Claressa Sheilds, they met at a Shakur Stevenson boxing match. And Papoose approached Claressa Sheilds. That's what it's telling me. He was kind of calculated, all right? He introduces himself as a fan, shook her hand, leading to immediate attraction. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying in Google, okay? That's how they met. So you have Remy Ma out here begging Papoose for a divorce. Like, move on, be happy. Still no divorce finalized at all, okay? So that's just a little background of what's been going on. It's messy. It's messy for sure. But I'm here for it because Claressa, she about to learn a hard lesson when it comes to this here gang. And I believe the elevator does not go all the way to the top. I think there is some unstable creature-ness going on there. Because she has convinced herself this is okay. Not requiring him to get a divorce. I mean, she very well may be behind the scenes, but this is not a good look. And I think, to me, I think it's affecting her brand. Okay, so after Remy exposed Papoose and Claressa Sheilds, and don't get me wrong, Remy is a bitch. Remy started exposing messages. She exposed text messages that were between Papoose and Claressa Sheilds of her basically begging for Papoose, Pap, as she may call him, to come give her some love. This was a cold-hearted move in itself. She should know better. But her cocky ego won't allow her to see, like, basically Remy Ma have every right to do this. She is the wife. Like, at the end of the day, if something were to happen, God forbid, to Pap right now, they are calling Remy his wife. Claressa, you won't even be allowed in the room. Remy can block you. And I think what we see going on here is, I think Remy has expressed to Pat, like, I don't want my daughter, the golden child, around this unstable creature. Because when women are jealous like this, and you could clearly see she's jealous, they are dangerous. It's the same thing with Jay and Alexis not wanting her kids around Christian Rock. I completely understand her position on that because you never know how far a person will go for the sake of love. But yeah, so Remy had exposed the text message. This supposed to be Claressa. I'm not happy, but all right, I'm gonna stop. Don't want to stress you more than you already are, so I'm gonna just stop. How I feel is not warranted. I'm just tired of talking and you not hearing me, so I can't. Thank you for your honesty, though. That's always the best option. You're gonna do whatever you feel you want to do. I won't say nothing else. I asked for gifts. I'm tripping. I expressed I like flowers. I'm tripping. I want time set aside dedicated to me. I'm tripping. Honey, you are the side chick. That's what you trip off of. And he's always gonna go home to his family. You need to realize you are business and a little fun. That's it. He will never have you around his daughter because Remy won't allow it. Then she said, I'm just laying here feeling stupid. That is truly how she feels about herself. So I don't believe all this bravado, this ego, this cocky attitude that she tries to spread out into the world like she the best. Only thing I hear screaming to me is that I'm insecure. I don't think I deserve better. And I'm okay sharing a man at all. Because as long as he comforting me, I'm good. It's always going to be a losing battle for Claressa. Right, Remy don't want child support. That's saying a whole lot. She wants to be away and done with that man. She does not want to be legally tied to Papoose at all. So that's telling me when it comes to the financials, I tend to lean towards Remy that she's been a bag. And I do believe that whole black, because he was the main one pushing that Black love movement and things like that because he needed something. He lined her up with Love and Hip Hop New York. That bag was for both of them, and he was trying to use the show to have a big wedding. But at least they ain't 52 fakers. They really got married, unlike Yandy and Mendices, who robbed us of our tears, not once, but twice. Had 2 weddings paid for by Love and Hip Hop. Girl, Yandy, we want our presents back. Bitch, you ain't never even got married. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Anyway, thumbs up this video, Naughty Crew. Please share. Also, follow me on all my social media platforms. They are all scrolling below at the bottom. And thank you to everyone donating. Please continue to support your host. Please support Black independent media. Everything here that we are discussing falls under fair use commentary. And we're here not to bully bash, but to just simply give our opinion about the trending topics that are out there, and the Jezebels are trending. Naughty Crew, okay? The side chicks are trending. All right, so after Remy exposed Claressa begging for her life, that's not the only thing that's been going on that has been showing cracks. A lot of Claressa's family is out here running their mouth, and one of her cousins sat down with Tasha K, and I automatically felt like she's a hater. She's definitely jealous. And like, why would you want to do this to your cousin? Like, could anything be that bad? But I guess so. I mean, she's willing to sleep with a married man. So I can only imagine what else she is willing to do. But a few of her family members are out here exposing her child, okay? Here's one of her cousins.
Y'all know she used to get a disability check. How did the Disability Association get up in here?
I told you so.
Okay. She also claimed that she had a baby and Claressa raised it or something confusing. And she also like disrespected her career. The auntie was out of control, but I believe within all of that rhetoric, there was some droplets of the truth in there. Tasha asked, and here go another one of her. This is her sister. Okay, here we go. Oh, the cousin also said like she relished in the fact that she never had any knockouts, and that's facts. Never had any knockouts. So she's a strategic fighter. Not every fight is about knocking people out, but I mean, it's just nice to have, on your record a few knockouts. Okay, hold on. Shout out to Amari Tasha K.
In my life, but I'm not jealous of Claressa. I don't hate her. I just want her to stop lying on me. And if y'all can't understand that, then I don't really know what to tell you. I'm really so happy that y'all.
I got to tell you, like, I still get sick. Okay?
I have to tell you, but the cousin, she definitely gave hater vibes, but she was dropping some type of truth. She said, Claressa gave up everything for Papoose, basically. She seems desperate like that or whatever. But then Claressa came out here addressing the cousin. She's out here windmilling for her life because it just does not look good that she is continuing to indulge Papoose and he's not getting divorced. It really does. It's not good for her brand. And America, we're judgy. Yes, we are. Here's her addressing the cousin.
Family will. And everybody always want to believe somebody because they're somebody's family. Nah. Oh, they said something about them. Oh, it's the truth because they family. That's not always the truth. That's not always the truth. And anybody who knows me know that my life has been an open book. Literally. My life has been an open book. I've always been able to be seen. I've never disappeared for 12, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months of my life ever. People have always been able to see me outside. And it's like, it's just weird that people will go around lying, trying to make you look a certain way because you look so good now. Like I'm flourishing, And yeah, she probably like, oh.
I don't feel like Claressa is flourishing. I feel like she is walking backwards. I feel like she could be a lot further along with her career if she did not associate with Papoose. Now, Papoose is supposed to be managing her, and I'm trying to figure out when has Papoose ever managed anyone in sports. He could not even manage Remy. Let's talk about it. I mean, how does she think he's going to catapult her career? And I say this what you get, side chick, for thinking with your cootie cat instead of your brain and protecting your brand. I mean, you did all this work to get where you are, to throw it away on a man. It's weird.
She's mad that I responded to her. She's probably about to write down some more long paragraphs. But yeah, Shalita, stop lying. Can't believe this girl said I can't have kids, bro. This is crazy. And I would send a cease and desist, right? But what am I sue you for? You don't have nothing. Family will. And everybody, I can say defamation of character, but you're still just going to make another Facebook and do more stuff. You're going to make a fake page and do more stuff. So it's like suing you and sending a cease and desist does nothing for me. Except you be like, yeah, she sent me a cease and desist. And you be like, yeah, she sent that because what I said was true. Just slow, bro. Just slow. I had enough of this family. I really have. I don't know. I don't been on here enough. I'm deleting this live. So whatever is recorded is recorded. Yeah, I know I'm not deleting that. That I still got them in my archive for 30 days. So don't get the lying on me because I'll post it back up. But yeah, I don't.
So as you can see, she comes off as like she has to prove something to the world. And it's just like, she devalued.
Now listen to that live you did. It seemed like the only thing you care about is protecting your image from that fake ass $8 million deal that you did. So you want to talk about 8 years I've been stalking you? If you want to talk about them 8 years, talk about that baby. If you ain't gonna talk about that baby, then stop talking about them 8 years. Because for 8 years you was in a fake relationship with your so-called bestie. Ain't it funny that now that you rap, you don't be around her? Because it's funny to me that you worry more about your image than you is worried about.
Yeah, and for the people that are saying she's a rapper, she's not a rapper. That rapper was horrible. It just looks just like Krishan copying everything Blueface and Jade and Alexis do. That's what this is giving. Like, she wanted Remy's life so bad, like, that she befriended her and acted like she needed fashion advice and things like that. Like, but the joke is on you, Claressa, at the end of the day.
Why your sister actually wanted a GoFundMe, what it was for, what actually was she finna do with it. Like, you take this down, it's gonna make me look bad. Make you look bad because she wanted her supporters to support her? Like your supporters support you? No, you want to be the only one in the family getting a bag. Like, my cousin called me, my sister called me. They all called me because you always drop the ball. You buy the car, I fix it. Now listen to that live you did. It seemed like the only thing you care about is protecting your image from that. You buy the house, I repair the walls, the floor, the pipes, the roof. What are you talking about? Nobody will ever stop talking to me because you got the money to buy the big objects, but then you ignore everybody. And I got the money to take care of what you bought that was already jacked up in order for it to maintain and sustain. You buy the house.
Okay, cut calling her out. Like, you do half effort. You may buy the house, but I maintain it. Okay, that is just as valuable. And I just think that's a testament of she's not smart in business, nor is she smart in relationships. I know she sat down with Shay and she said she was violated and her mom chose the man and made her move away. That probably has a stain on Claressa's soul, and that's why she does not mind projecting hurt and looking like the devil in this situation, okay? But she better pay attention to the Brianna, the woman who just got sued for alienation of affection by her sister, which that whole situation was a mess in itself. You know, Tim ended up cheating on her with her sister. That's a whole violation. I feel like people downplay everything or whatever. That situation over there with Brianna was toxic to me. Like, y'all just sharing men is nasty or whatever. But she has a $1.7 million judgment against her for sleeping with somebody else's man at the end of the day. And it's just like, Lotto, all these girls need to pay attention. We now live in this culture where they glorify like side chick behavior, and it's not cool and it has consequences. All right, so people are over Claressa and Papoose, and I just think Papoose looks at it like it's a business move for him. I think he ended up in a moment of weakness, knocking Claressa down, thinking it will just be like one and done type of situation, and old girl ended up catching feelings. And so he got to go along to get along to keep the bag going because, like Remy said, Papoose is broke, child. But people is tired. Let's listen to this influencer.
Claressa Sheilds was upset that they kept bringing out Remy Ma at the interview. But what did you expect, girl? Don't nobody know you. We know Papoose because of Remy. Who are you? Why do you keep talking every time they say something about Remy? Why you keep speaking? And you can tell that Papoose just kept getting irritated because, girl, Do like this. Real fast. Do like this. And you could tell that Miss Shields reached her breaking point when he kept saying, like, I wish her nothing but the best. Well, what the fuck you mean by that? You don't see me in front of you? That's why he had to be like, that's my best friend. No, I don't want to hear that shit now. Like, I keep trying to tell y'all, this is a PR stunt, okay? He is using her to get his music out there, but in her mind, because she was so obsessed with Papoose and Remy, now that she has Remy's husband, she's going to fight tooth and nail for this relationship, as you see. They keep asking him about Remy, and you speaking, girl, hush! Talking about it's going to be 2 years in September. September of next year, 2026? Mind you, September just gone now. What are you talking about? You want to be involved so bad. Do you know that man miss Remy Ma? That's why his clothes still over there. Talking about divorce don't happen overnight. It can! He's not sure if he wants to leave. That's the gag. And Claressa Sheilds was like, oh, I have this many medals and this many accomplishments. What do I look like coming second place to a woman? You are intimidated by Remy because she could snatch that man back whenever she feel like it, and that's why you upset. Claressa Sheilds was upset that they kept bringing out Remy Ma.
Okay, period. If she know if Remy wanted Papoose back, he will go back. He will. I think he love Remy still, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. I don't think he over Remy. I do not. Everybody's dragging her. Like, they know that she was alone for the holidays and everything. Shout out to Miss Kenny TV.
Do this. I didn't want to do this. Claressa Sheilds, you got to come to the front of the altar, please, ma'am. Now, I don't know who told you that it's all right to go around and parade with another woman's husband like it's all good. And I don't know when this here changed. But where I'm from, this here ain't a good look. And I know it's a lot of people out there like, man, a woman should be saying this. No, a man is saying this, because I'm wondering, how are you going on all these here platforms, Club Shay Shay, The Breakfast Club, and all of this, and nobody is pointing out that you look like a damn fool? That's Remy Ma's husband. You out here acting like a full-blown nigga. Like, niggas act like this. Like, niggas run around with other people's women, man. Niggas run around with other broads, man, and don't care if they married or not, man. Women are supposed to have more coof than that, man. Like Claressa Sheilds, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if when you was growing up, you had a complex because they said that you wasn't that attractive or whatever, but this here ain't the way. This here ain't the way, baby doll. You was up on Shannon Sharp's podcast talking about you don't like dating celebrity men because celebrity men are dogs. Well, what about married men? Married men got to be the biggest dogs. Like, shout out to Papoose, man, because he got his cake and he's eating his frosting too, man. Hey, man, Pap, man. Salute to you, man. You was the pip of the year, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you, man. A woman is only going to let you do what a woman lets you do. You ain't out here stealing no cat. She out here just giving it to you. But Claressa Sheilds, I'm out here telling you why you think that you are popping and you getting all these here views and stuff like that. It's not a good look, man. Layla Ali would never be out here doing the kind of stuff that you are doing, man. She is class personified. And you gave yourself the name Guo. We gave Ali the name Guo. It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. Get in the comments and let me know if I'm just out here just, jaw-jacking. But I just think it's not a good look. I didn't want to do this.
Okay. I think he hit the nail in the coffin. It's not a good look. All right. Her ego is she needs to be humbled. And I think this situation with Papoose is gonna humble her. I really, really do. He don't want her. And Tasha K been exposing it for a minute when he took the other chick and then Claressa on the same vacation. So lots going on. So people started to notice like that she was alone for Christmas. Okay. Side chicks are always lonely on holidays, honey. They always spend the holidays with the family. So Claressa posted Merry Christmas, happy holidays from my family to yours. Mostly every Christmas, I go shopping December 23rd, 24th for gifts. Put up a Christmas tree last minute and pick up my niece and nephew. This year was special as my family is new to Atlanta. Okay, so she's moved to Atlanta. Don't Remy live in Atlanta? I'll wait. Or North Carolina. She moved somewhere down south or whatever, but she wanted to be close to her sister wife. So she also posted these pictures. Merry Christmas from the GWOAT, which I don't call her that. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to diminish her accomplishments, but I just think she thinks she's bigger than the program, child. Okay. All right. So people are dragging her tree, saying that it's a light up tree from Home Depot and that she didn't even get a skirt and it was barely no gifts underneath the tree. I don't care. It wasn't my money spent. But there go Claressa and her Charlie Brown tree, child. Okay, whatever. That's her with her little niece. Beautiful little girl. That's what, like, you got this little girl looking up to you, Claressa. Like, you want your niece screwing around with married men that are not available emotionally, physically. Like, and this is her working out. Look. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful niece and nephew. Okay. So she was home all alone, but with her family, child. So the internet has been dragging her. Like, Papoose is home with the golden child. Yeah. So Papoose, he was posting with the family. And this is a man you claim that you want to get impregnated by and reproduce with. And you not even around the family. I'll tell you right now, you see the golden child right there, child. Okay. Reminisce is right there. They go Pap and, probably his children because he has grown children or cousins or whatever. But you do not see Claressa. You are more likely to see Remy in this picture than Claressa. Okay. That tells me everything I need to know about this situation. Because Remy got packed by the balls. And she done threaten him like, you have my baby around that unstable creature, I'ma chop your head off. Thumbs up this video, okay? So he got to keep it separate. So he went by his family, okay, for the holidays. He was not with Claressa, okay? So he was chilling, Pap. He was chilling for the holidays. Without his side piece and his main chick. Okay, child? Yes. All right. And then the internet is such a funny place. And then Remy dropped subliminals. So you remember in Claressa's post, she said she always goes shopping, right? Remy is funny. I seen the shade and I seen the trolling in the situation. I was like here for it because she was like, my baby is gorgeous and she will never be around your raggedy ass. Okay. Anywho, so she was out shopping. Okay. She was at Daniel's Leathers buying fur. It is the season. 'Tis the season for furs. If you want the East Coast, we love our fur. Okay, child. So that's nice. So Remy posted in a caption, I don't know about y'all, but I love Christmas shopping. Buy a gift for someone, then buy a gift for me. Buy another gift for someone, buy 2 gifts for me. Buy another gift for someone, buy 3 gifts for me, child, baby. Okay? Let me tell you something. Remy was trolling, child. Let's go back to Claressa post. Merry Christmas, happy holidays from my family to yours. Mostly every Christmas I go shopping. December 23rd and 24th for gifts. Put up a Christmas tree last minute and pick up my niece and nephew. This year was special as my family is new to Atlanta. My little sister cooked and I worked out and ate chicken salad. Thank God for my family. You trying to tell us you ain't missing your boo child? He ain't part of your family, your future baby daddy. Thumbs up this video. Thumbs up this video. Okay, the side chicks are side chicking. Okay, they were playing their roles as they should. As they should, because Remy, she ain't playing with you, girl. She like, I'm unbothered. You could rent my husband for a little while, child. Remy know he ain't going nowhere. Remy said, you can rent my husband, child, for a little while. Oh. She said, go ahead and rent my husband. Look at this caption, Naughty Crew. Let me y'all see. Shout out to Live Wires radio show. Claressa Sheilds and Papoosek share Christmas vibes together. Not actual Christmas, but Christmas vibes. Hey, Natalia. Hey, Q. Hey, everybody. Please thumbs up the video. So Claressa is in her feels, you know, she's not liking the side chick treatment, but that's what you are. You chose that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, Pap, I think you have more wrong, honey. He just wanted things to be platonic and y'all get money together. This was business. You don't went around in court fields for a married man child. And it's going to be a lesson that you need to learn. Okay, so after all this dragation, you know Claressa, she got to respond to everything because her ego can't take it, honey child. Her ego cannot take the fact that every corner she turned, she got to answer the Remy Ma because you are eating off her plate. You are Remy Ma's bitch. Yes, you are, and you can't take it. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing. She's not really attached to any brands. She got inducted to the Detroit Hall of Fame. That's cute and all, or whatever. But I believe Pap is spending up all your money, hun. I believe that's what's going on, and you are blinded by the pillow talk. When he come and hit it at like 2 a.m, or when he just bring you around for press and promo. Side piece, always listen to the wife. She know that man the best, child. She know that man the best. She gonna tell you and show you how he gonna treat you. And see, a lot of these women get out here and try to hate on the ex. Child, what you think gonna happen to you if that man is not healed? So Claressa had to clap back, child. Let's get into it. Shout out to Live Bites. Okay, they always have the deets. All right, thumbs up the video. Naughty Crew, share this live out. Here we go.
Been trolling me for some time now. She used to be a fan, but all of a sudden she started trolling me when I got with the last dude I was with. I don't know if it's because she liked him or what, I have no idea. But she had been trolling me online and saying she gonna spit on me and all this other stuff like that. And, just making up posts and all this other stuff, talking about me all the time. And got to the point where I blocked the girl on every page she had because it's like anything happened with me, like she's making posts about it, she's important. So I got to the point, I'm like, you know what? I want to have her off my side. I don't want her to see nothing that's going on with me. So I blocked every page that I know that she had. And So then, you know, I had my Christmas giveaway, and the girl came front of the line with her kids, and the bigger person in me, the godly in me, was like, man, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? She here to get some little gifts and whatever. It's this girl who had been trolling me for being here with her kids, but she's online saying I was broke, I'm ugly this, I'm ugly that, I can't dress, she gonna spit on me when she see me, all that stuff, right? And so when I got hit that she was there before the Christmas giveaway even started, I went, found her in the line, smiled at her and everything, and said, leave. You already know what's going on. She was like, it's the Christmas giveaway. She had her kids with her. I said, yes, you know what's going on. Like, I ain't even got to say much. Don't even make a big scene. Just go. And I feel like I smiled the whole way through, you know. And she ended up, you know, leaving her and her kids. And I told the kids, like, listen, I love y'all. I wish I could, you know, do something for y'all, but I'm sorry. Like, if she would have had somebody else bring her kids, they would have got a gift. But I just had to, because
she could have gave the kids the gifts. God, they ain't do nothing. They had nothing to do with nothing. Okay, they mama is she a little off her rocker, but you don't have to take it out on the kids, child.
Baby, play on the internet, but don't think I'm gonna let you play in my face. Never that. So I put the girl out, y'all. Be here with her kids, but she's online saying I was broke. Her and the kids, Lord have mercy. And I thought about it a little bit. I'm like, dang, I kind of felt bad because what if she really needed help? And then I done found out, y'all, this girl got evicted from her house right before Thanksgiving. And now she's staying with a friend or whatever. So the shelter filled up. And I was like, dang, I kind of wanted to reach out to her and like, hey, did you get the kids any gifts? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I just like, you know what? That's just karma. Right. That's just karma because some people have no reason to come for me. And I keep telling folks, I am covered by the man upstairs. I am covered by Jesus Christ. It is not good for you to come messing with me when all I do is bust my butt for my family. I really have a close relationship with God. And I don't pray on the downfall of my enemies, but God knows. He said, let him get them. And the way that God can get them is way better than me. Her and the kids, Lord have mercy. And I thought about it.
That may be that problem. I got more. It's more to it. Hold on, let me just make sure. It is not that serious, Claressa. It's this girl who have been drooling me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Thumbs up the video, please. But anyway, she's trying to save face. She's trying to make it seem like she's not hurt about not spending the holiday with Papoose, and we all know it's different. It's better. This is definitely the year of exposure. And I believe like Papoose did not like the way she was coming on so strong on that Breakfast Club interview. Woo! It's going down, y'all. Blueface music royalties were seized following a judge ordering him to pay Soulja Boy's baby mother $131,000 for defamation after saying he could have been the father of her child. They are not playing with Blueface ass. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find the full interview on Claressa. Because you could tell she was in her feels, and I thought I had the whole thing. I guess not. You could tell she was definitely in her feels for the holidays. I think she just needs to accept that Papoose, he don't want no baby with her. He don't want no baby with her. I don't even think he want to marry her. I really feel Papoose is trying to save face right now, but he really just wants to be with Remy. But Remy don't want him no more. And for her to say that she'll pay for the divorce, she'll do everything, she don't want him. She no longer wants to go along with the narrative. Just like Mendices didn't want to go along with the narrative with Yandy anymore. Like let's stop fronting to these people and live in our truth. Here we go. Okay, I found it, guys. 1 second. Here we go. Sorry about that.
Back in the sanctuary. It's always about the hard work, baby. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. It's one more I gotta go for. Hey, y'all. What's the dealio? How was y'all Christmas? Mine was good. My Christmas was actually pretty freaking good. I spent a lot of time with my family. I still worked. Y'all mean a lot, I did fight twice, hell. I really wanted to fight 3 times, but my damn shoulder creeped up on the bad one, you know what I mean? Sure. Man, people be so judgmental about just the craziest things. So today was an unusual day for me. I'm gonna talk to y'all what I want. Today was an unusual thing for me. I woke up today, and I woke up late today because yesterday everyone knows Christmas is hard. Like us as adults, we like, let's get Christmas over with. When you don't want to have like all the kids and water shopping and Christmas trees and all this stuff, you be like, let's hurry this mess up all over the place. And so that's kind of how I was. And so I was.
All right, so you know what, Christmas, since my kids are grown now, it's not the same anymore. And I did all of that for them, so now I don't feel the need to do all of that. I dropped the link if anybody want to come sound off about Claressa being a side chick, and speak to the fact that she's basically delusional at this point. She has delusional thinking, and Papoose clearly sees her as a business opportunity. So this is her live. She's responding to all of the trolling and things like that, and talking about how she feel about Christmas. And let's get into it. Thumbs up this video. Fair use, fair use.
Tired. I slept, and I also worked out on Christmas. Helped the kids. I put stuff together for the kids on Christmas. Took them outside. They rode their little new bikes and stuff for Christmas and new scooters. Listen, it was a lot. Christmas is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Christmas is a lot. I'm sorry. But it was one of those things I'm like, yo, this is just, you guys know. So you stop. No, but it just always super busy. So I was just tired. But I ended up waking up to a whole bunch of people writing me about, where I was at Christmas, why I wasn't with half, like they don't see I'm with my family. And then I woke up to people saying that I didn't have enough Christmas gifts under the Christmas tree for my kids. Who are my sister kids, but I call my sister my kids. And they will tell you, if somebody asks them, well, their mom, they'll be like somewhat like that. Because it's like, I'm like auntie by like their mom too. So my niece and my nephews know what's up with me. You feel me? But they call me Ressa or Auntie Ressa, whatever. But I read some of these comments and they're like, oh, why you didn't do more on the tree? Why didn't you get them more gifts? And I'm looking at what these folks are saying. I'm like, that's just crazy that they said that because my nieces and my nephews got everything that they wanted for Christmas. But I don't just get them stuff for Christmas. Like,
hey, Kim, welcome to the stage.
Oh, my.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you, sweetie.
What are your thoughts on Miss Claressa Shields?
Hey,
What are your
happy
thoughts?
holidays. That is good. Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, I did. I just cooked.
I'm getting a feedback. I'm gonna go off and come back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Hopefully Kim could come back. But let's continue with this video with her clapping back at all the trolls in commentary.
My niece and my nephew feel like it's Christmas every day for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Christmas every day for us. It's not a thing of like, oh, we need to, you feel me? Like, oh, I gotta spend thousands on Christmas because I haven't done nothing for the kids all year. It's like, no, our kids got shoes, a house, beds, every damn thing. So I was really confused when I had seen this, and it was a bunch of them. So I'm like, am I supposed to be mad because my kids are happy? Somebody said, she said, why you got the iPads and didn't get them? She said, you got the Android iPads and not the iPhones. And I'm like, did you not know that my niece and nephews had iPads and they were broken? So I got the Android ones that come with the damn case so they drop it or they throw it and they gonna break. And it worked just as good.
Her biggest problem is she feels like she has to respond to everything. Hey, ladies, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
How are you?
Holidays.
I'm doing well. How are y'all doing during your holiday weekend?
I'm
Oh,
doing well.
I love it.
I'm just relaxing, girl. You know, I'm waiting for New Year's to come in. I prefer New Year's over Christmas because y'all know I'm a party animal. But yeah. After Christmas is over.
You like being outside, that's for sure. And I enjoy watching you because you enjoy yourself.
Exactly. I
Listen, I
enjoy
feel you.
myself. You only live once, child. And if I'm gonna bring in the new year, I'm gonna bring it in like with a bang, baby. Like,
Period.
I know that's right. I've been doing the same thing to the holiday, just relaxing. And then, well, I already told you, you already know that Jessica is graduating and she's getting ready to come home for a minute, just to decompress before she get out there in the real world. Because hell, she been going to school. She'll be 40 this year, 2026.
wow.
And she's been going to school for the longest. So when she gets finished with this doctorate, I told her she needs to decompress. So I need to get things tidied up and welcome for her when she comes home. That's for sure. So I've just been chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How's Asia treating you, Bree?
Girl,
Are
I'm
they
so
loving
ready
you,
to
my girl?
go. I'm so ready to go. Like, you know me, I don't like I'm a wild child, so I'll just leave it at that. But I've learned a lot. I've grown. I'm ready for my opportunities. I didn't really get to get in my financial bag the way I wanted to because of my job. But once I touch down back in America, it is up.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I miss you so much. And I can't wait till you come back. Hopefully
I
you'll
miss
come
you
back to
too.
New
I'm
York
so
on your
ready to
way.
see you. Like, they don't
I
understand.
know,
It
me
was such a good
too.
time. It was such a good time. But
Exactly. We're gonna figure it out.
yes, I'm ready. But this situation with Clarissa, it really boils down to parenting. Her parents did not raise her. The people around her grifted off of her, and we see this happen a lot.
Hold on, you cutting
And
in and out.
oh, I'm sorry. Let me drop down and come back. Let me drop down and come back.
Okay, it's all good. I want to definitely hear your thoughts on it. Kim, yes, you too. I want to hear your thoughts on it. How
Well,
do you
this is
feel?
what I want to say. First of all, she's in Michigan too, right along with me, right? So Flint is kind of hood over there, and you can tell it in her. You know what I mean? So she has a different where Remy has a lot of different exposures, okay, and so she's been introduced to a different class level, different demographic. And even though with her rise and her fame, Clarissa hasn't seemed to elevate her game yet. So she still want to be operating in low vibrational. Okay. So that's one of the things. And a lot of it is like Marie was saying was her parenting and all the rest of that, but it was the socioeconomics and the demographics in which she lived in Flint too. That's why they did that to the people in Flint with the water, because they felt like they could get away with it. Okay, for those people, to those people. So that's one thing. But first of all, let me just tell you, I've been having a lot of questions. Your coverage of the story was good, and you brought me all the way up to date. Okay, because I got questions about her, and you have answered most of them. Because I had got a chance to listen to watch the Breakfast Club in its entirety. I just saw a clip, and I was like, "Oh, I got to get back to that," and never did. So I was wondering. You were right. First of all, she was back there with her face tight. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Her face was tight. And then I didn't know though until you showed it. That she actually came up and talked after who was that? DJ Envy told her that he really hoped that they could be able to work it out or do whatever. I didn't know she had come up
Yes.
after that. That's the
Yes.
funny
She
part I
got
saw.
the nerve. Like, how could you think you need to play your position? And see, this is the problem with these side chicks. See, back in the day, the side chicks, the Gumars, they stay cute and mute. Okay.
I like that.
The hush money. Now these side chicks are out of control. They want to have the same level of respect as though they are the wife, even though you boinking on a married man. But I think the now in talking about that whole interview is when Papoose called her his best friend. Okay, so
Girl, that was, oh my God, that was insult upon injury. Because I know she had to be injured and insulted. I know she was wounded. I know they had a conversation at the pop afterwards. You know what I mean?
I think he had to put her in her place, like, because that's why we watching this last video. You should see. You could tell she is mad that he is
Mm-hmm.
not there with her. He's always going to choose his child, and what
All
she knows
right.
is go around
But she's
his
so
child.
immature.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say immature. I would say she wasn't taught, because there's a lot of black women who were just taught one thing and the men were taught another, and they're finding out through hard lessons. And this is how she's finding out. Also, another part and aspect is when you're the breadwinner for the family. They don't mind eating off her. They put her down, and that's why she's over there in that situation with Papoose. If she was surrounded by people who truly loved her and didn't look at her as a meal ticket and weren't jealous of her, she would flourish. And it broke my heart, even though I felt like it was disrespect with Layla Ali. I feel like Layla Ali was playing in her face as well. I'm like, you understand that dynamic, because
mm,
your father's first wife still don't like you, publicly says she doesn't like you every chance she gets because of how he left her with their children to go be with your mother because she was light and bright. So I feel there's a lot of complexities in there, and this is
mhm,
my only issue. I feel like somebody should off camera mentor her to be to help her see it, because she doesn't know. Everybody who's been around her has used her, exploited her, and exposed her. And it's hard for somebody like a Clarissa Shields to believe that she's worthy of something when the very people who share the same blood and identity have treated her the worst. So she feels like that's what it is, and it's unfortunate. And we're just seeing it. This happens to a lot of black women in
yes,
positions of like athletics. Athletics. I didn't even say entertainment because it's a whole different ball game. When we talk about these athletics, you could tell the difference from an Angel Reese to a Clarissa Shields. Raised with love and then raised by wolves. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I would
but
agree to some. I just, go ahead.
I also feel like Papoose is taking advantage of the situation, and that's why where I feel like he ain't ish. You know what I'm saying? And I just really feel like there's some truth to what Remy was saying as far as like
Mm-hmm.
her, the bag is being revealed, and he is okay. with pretending that he's in a relationship with this girl, knowing he don't have feelings for her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as he can get the
Right.
bag,
Yeah.
it's given like taking it for granted the fact of her past traumas, and I feel like he's exploiting it for his benefit. But
You're right.
she
It
Most
seems like you're
doesn't
definitely
working
love
her
is.
like
him.
a job. It seems like
He's
you're right
looking
because
at
it seems like
her
you're
as
working her like a job.
It really boils down to because she's the ugly duckling. Like if we really like peel the onion back, she is
Well,
the
let me
ugly
just
duckling.
interject there. I don't necessarily think that. Well, first of all, it's about maturity.
I'm
Cause
I'm
she, but
I'm
let me
not
just say
calling
one
her
thing though.
ugly. I'm
I
just
just want
saying
to.
like based off of how they misgender her on purpose. They
Oh,
call
I'm
her
not going to deny
Clarence
those
instead
things.
of
But we're
Clarissa.
talking about Clarissa now. How Clarissa would need to get and elevate herself and get to the next level. So, with her family, it's still about emotional maturity. I mean, because she's not mature in that respect. Now, the what happened actually as a catalyst was with her family. But over there in Flint, though, she probably got that success. They all felt like they were probably getting to come up. Now, I ain't saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying what is. I just speak on what really is. I believe that's what happened. It's really hard up there in Flint, and it seems like she came from one of them hard areas. Just this about her mannerisms, but there have been people who offered her lives. Some celebrity stylists and even local stylists here in Michigan that said that they would style her for free. Okay, but she was really angry about that because she's so closed up. And a lot of that anger and stuff that she probably has is because one, how she's been treated, and then two, maybe because she has some insecurities herself, which is okay because all of us have had some. We've worked out of it. All I'm saying is that she has to be a little bit more woke, okay? Like so that's to speak to the Papoose thing, like Nadi was saying, because he working her like she's a job. And the other one is so that she's reached a certain level and she can go further, I do believe, because she's a good fighter. And I'm not mixing up the two because I appreciate her as a fighter. I just wish that she's got so much potential. I just wish she tap into herself. That's all I'm saying.
Because she
No,
went
I
and
definitely
she
agree
was
with that.
engaged. She was engaged before Papoose, and she left that situation to be with Papoose. I just really feel
Really?
like,
Yes, she
yeah,
was.
I really
It,
go ahead,
that
Bree. Sorry.
situation. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. But
Go ahead.
my final thoughts is this: I do think she needs therapy. I think somebody is going to have to come around her and
Yeah.
be genuine for her
Hmm.
to even believe that they care about her, because the people who have shown they cared about her have
That's right.
used and abused her. And this is
And
the
she's
Right.
closed
unfortunate
off.
thing about this is the dark side of black women who are able to make it out of the circumstances, right?
Hmm.
And that is going to take some serious therapy
Yeah.
and some just self-love. And I'm happy she broke up with the last guy because I felt like they were moving too fast. But from her to go from that, somebody her age, to Papoose, who's older, who's definitely taking advantage. Look at what he did with Remy Ma. Like, I didn't agree 100%, but the only reason he got with Remy Ma is because he wanted to show how down he was, because she was considered the quote unquote ugly duckling. I'm not saying they're ugly. I'm just saying the
Mm.
optics of what people said because of the whole beef that people have had. They've misgendered them. They called them men. They called Remy Ma, Remy Man, Clarissa, Clarence. That stuff sticks
Hmm.
with you. No matter how much they say it doesn't bother them, you can tell it bothers them because people still do it. They're actively saying it in the comments. And I think it needs to come to a point where someone just decides to be a mother and father figure and not
Hmm.
get nothing out of it, just the sheer joy of helping. And who is that when we're in such a clout chasing environment? And it's unfortunate because Flint is hard. And I will
It
continue to
is.
say, when you make this type of money at a fast pace, when you get all these things, it's hard to believe you can take
Hmm.
it to the next level because so many sharks are around you. And I just really hope and pray that she gets to where she needs to be. And after seeing her be alone by herself on Christmas, she needs to cut Papoose off. Just cut him
Mm,
off.
mm,
That's how I
Right.
feel
mm,
about that. Just cut him
yes.
off, cut ties, and go about your business. Because I did watch the Breakfast Club interview, and that was a mess.
Well, what do you think
Mm-hmm.
about I know that they're okay. I do know that they are. journalist, okay? But do you think that DJ Envy was picking a little bit when he mentioned that stuff about Remy and that he was hoping they,
Yes.
you know,
Yes, he
because
was being messy. They
yeah, I
are
thought
messy.
so.
They are messy. People
I felt
think
like they
because
were baiting her.
DJ Envy spins records. He's the messiest one of them all. Remember, he did that with the whole little mama situation was because of DJ Envy. That's how it started. Uh,
Uh-huh.
like if you look at it, DJ Envy and Charlamagne bait each other to get the person to come out their body. When Soldier
Mhm.
Boy did that whole Drake, it was DJ Envy who did it. The same with
Right.
Gucci Man. It's DJ Envy, and then here comes Charlamagne for the kill. I didn't like that because they know what the situation is. They know that lady is dealing with a lot, and I granted they're married. I always say leave the married people alone because married people will be married today, separated tomorrow, and be happily ever after the next day. You gotta wait until that divorce decree comes in to even think about looking
Period.
their way because you just never know with married people. I just didn't like that. And DJ Envy, knowing he used to do this with women, I just felt it was
Mhm.
disgusting.
And Charlemagne too. He used to be
Yep.
a strong competitor in the cheating game. Let's talk about it. Those were some
Mhm.
very no, those are very very good points, but she looks foolish out here. I feel like she is diminishing her brand and continuing to deal with Papoose, and the fact that she's out here bragging, saying, "Oh, we are together almost 2 years." People move on. It doesn't look
Mhm.
like one. Those papers aren't being signed. You have the wife out here saying, like, "I will pay for the whole thing." He
Yeah,
is delaying it for a reason. He's
for
still trying to
sure.
see if life will take him back. That's what it's giving to me. And if anybody checked out and did you see the Tasha K interview on her app with her
Mm-mm.
cousin?
Oh, yes, I did. I saw a clip, I think. What's up with the cousin?
I saw
She
it. I
gave
just felt
me
like
hater.
Yes, she gave
it
me a
was.
header too.
I felt like she told some truths, but it was a lot of jealousy in there too. I don't
Yeah.
Yes.
like stuff like that.
Well, I mean,
Like,
you know, even a broke clock can be right twice a day. I'm not going to say she didn't. I'm just saying I believe in intentionality too. Okay. So what was your intention doing that next your cousin? Okay. You know, are you just trying to get your 15 minutes of fame? I mean, I just don't know, but it just seemed like, you know, I don't understand I just didn't get it why she did
I
Well,
that.
this
did
is
see
what I
smoke
got
when they
out of
kissed
it.
her.
Now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off. This is what I
Mhm.
got out of it. I
Hmm.
seen the type of woman that raised Clarissa. And she was a dirty bottom foot hoe herself. She taught Clarissa how to hoe. She instilled them
That
values. That's
part.
what I walked
That,
away with.
I
that
love you,
part.
Natty.
No, but that's the truth though, Kim, because
Hmm.
if you really listen to it,
Hmm.
how else did she see that stuff? Like they talking about all this stuff that happened to her.
Yeah.
This is the second person to go to Tasha K to tell the business. And I
Hmm.
feel like this. I get it. Clarissa should not be with a married man, but to try to break her because let's be
Yes.
very clear, she was given away. It wasn't like the trainer just up and oh she's great. She was given away very young.
Hmm.
So
And
you
I'm gonna
need
And
to
tell
her
you
think
mama
as
something.
a
accused
mother.
her.
And
Her mama
and when you talk
accused her
about
of
that though,
violating.
abandonment issues is a mofo. Okay. Anybody I know that I've met that I would even never even date anybody who have been abandoned. I'm not trying to be funny, but they have lingering issues, and they usually either they're latent or you know they're just below the epidermis. They're gonna rise up anyway. But she needs some. And when I heard all that, I was like, I'm in agreement. She really does need some therapy because she's not going. She had to, in order to be able to go through all that and to rise to where she has. You have to compartmentalize stuff, but mostly you have to close yourself off. And when you practice closing yourself off to everyone and everything so it can't penetrate you, so you can concentrate on where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do and to be your best, that's hard just to say, okay, I did this and I'm gonna let it go because you've had so many things come at you, so many different directions. You've had so many tragedies and things in your life. You just rather close off because that's easier to do than open up and be vulnerable because you really don't know who's truly genuine and who's not. And if nothing else, you're gonna go on the default and you're gonna stay closed up because you know that's how you can protect yourself. But she really needs to get some counseling so you can be open to the the blessings that are out there for her so that she can take it to the another level. Because she does need some grooming. All of us need grooming. Matter of fact, when I was working in IT and was getting into from the mainframes to the LAN WAN to the actual computers and laptops, I asked one of the managers, could you groom me so that I can get into that field so I could transition? You know, you have to be open to that kind of thing. There's nothing wrong with that because we're not the smartest person in the room. So you're going to want somebody to be able to help you. But the thing is that with Papoose, I think that because he showed her a little attention, a little care, and all the rest of that, and he's supposed to be Papoose from Remy Ma, and I think that with that, she likes a little bit of the clout and publicity her own self. I do believe she buys into that. But I also think because he showed her, and we don't know what he's telling her in her ear and what pillow talk that she got going on to keep that girl's head swole. But the bottom line is that she latches on to I'm sure that she latches on to anybody that shows that they can give her love and care, or that they care about her based on how she was raised, and based on how she's being treated, not only in her industry, but just out in the social sphere.
Well, can I
She
say
did that
this?
one interview.
Mhm.
Oh, well, she did do that one interview. This is my final thing. I'm gonna drop down where she was
Okay.
talking about boxing, and in that interview was is what told me everything I needed to know. Like the man was able to get her to be like so transparent, and that's why it's sad because Papoose is definitely taking advantage. So
Mm-hmm.
is Remy Ma. Like, where's the village? The village wants to eat off of Claressa. It's okay. They let her do whatever she wants because she pays the bills, but the moment she wants to do something better for herself, it's that Selena isms. Like, granted, everybody loves Selena, but they forget she was the last one who was allowed to buy a house. It's always when the breadwinner wants to do something for themselves, all of a sudden, I made you, you can't, da da da. And I definitely felt like in that interview with Tasha K, the cousin just showed that it's a history of women who don't love themselves, and
Mhm.
Clarissa was the only one, despite it all, who made something of herself. And they hate that about her. At the same time,
And she
wanting
had to
her
raise
money.
herself.
Do you all
Yeah.
think
She
she's
had to
happy?
raise
She don't look
herself.
happy, does she? She doesn't even look
And
happy though.
that's how I wanted to show this video. But she's confusing love for pimping. She's conflicting the two. Okay. And
But
that's
this
the
isn't.
same no, this
But
is
Nadia, I was
the
about to
same
say, I
issue
said
that
that's the issue with a lot of women in these sports. People don't know that they think it's just bad in the music. It's worse in the athletic arena. These women get with these men. That white lady that Layla Ali beat up and became somebody. She was a Clarissa Shields. That's why I say it just breaks my heart because somebody needs to offline go and support. It's not like they can't get her address. They're rich. They're notorieties, celebrities, and that's why I look at Ali with the side eye because you wasn't always the golden goose, Miss Mamas. Like I remember how you came up in boxing, but it is what it is. Thank you for having me up. I love you, Naughty. Thank you for having me up, Kim. I love this. I'm gonna continue to watch
love
just because it's getting
Oh,
late
thank
here,
you.
but
it's
I
good
love it
talking
that
to
we
you again,
highlighted this.
Bree. We haven't talked to you, and I haven't seen you in a minute.
I
So it's good
know, three
talking to
months
you.
and 10 days. 3 months and 10 days, I'll be back in America.
Okay, then.
Yes.
I
All
know
right,
you'll be
ladies, love y'all.
happy.
Have a good night.
Love you too, darling.
Take care, Bree. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate all of your thoughts. See,
Nadi, you
this
said
is
something
an
though,
issue.
Nadi. Nadi, when you said that she confused love with pimping, you are so right because a lot of women do that. It's just not even in the sports. You know, a lot of women do because men they be trying to pimp you and you be thinking that da 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 da. If your eyes ain't wide open, that is. You know what I mean?
hmm No, but you also see it with the Krishan and Blueface dynamic.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness,
they
yeah.
see a business opportunity, and then they'll smash. You know what I mean? Think it's y'all supposed to go on business as usual, but somebody's always getting out that bed with feelings, and I believe this is the exact situation with Clarissa and Papoose.
But the
And these
men
men
do that
can't
though
get it
because they know
out the
women
mud
are gonna have feelings
themselves,
for
so
them.
they have Yeah, but they can't get it out the mud for themselves, so they gotta attach themselves to women and pimp women to get the bag
Right.
for them. That's
I'm in
what's going
agreement with
on
you. I'm just
here.
saying that even though when they get in bed and they want to still have a business, but they also get in bed because they know when they spit on that wall that the woman, because sex is about emotion for women, so they know that she
Right.
gonna be tied into me now, and I be able to do and say
Soul
whatever. There you
tie.
go.
Soul tie.
Even though
Soul
they ain't really
tie.
no soul ties, so both of them is the devil incarnate, but nonetheless, I get what you're saying, but you're absolutely right, and that's so unfortunate for her because it's like she's just latching on to whatever she feels is hope.
And I bring you to this. Something like this happening to Claressa is a very, very dangerous thing for her.
Okay, break it down.
I really, really feel like you see this uptick in these love triangles exploding. And I believe if Papoose went back with Remy, it will devastate her because not only because that will be a major blow to her ego, the public humiliation, and I don't mentally she could handle it. That rejection.
Oh yeah.
And then the world is gonna be on the tail end, like, girl, we tried to tell you, girl, don't be messing with these married men. But she's not paying attention. She's not paying attention to that young lady that just got granted 1.7 million for sleeping with her sister husband. Alienation of affection. Pay attention. There's a reason why in certain states cheating has consequences.
It really, really does. And the sad thing about it is she fighting hard to keep that man too.
Not only that, but she's fighting hard to keep that man, but she's losing respect in her actual industry that she worked so hard to get to this level.
Nah, you make a good point.
He doesn't like her. She's never going to get the respect in a male-dominated career sport. She's never going to get the respect. Every man will look at her like she's a whore, like she's a slut, like she's a home wrecker. It don't matter
and
if the
not only
marriage
that,
is in good standing or bad standing.
Well, not only that though, too, is that you never know who might want to be able to give her a leg up in the industry or in promotion or whatever. You know what I mean? And then they see how she acts like this. They don't want that messing up their brand because in a minute she gonna go all the way off. You can see that because she already getting hot as it is. You don't know how she gonna blow her top, and it could be through the disappointment, the divorce, or whatever. But they need somebody to be able to handle the challenges so they can focus on making that money because you can't help your promoters make money if you are here, undermining the thing. So that's why I said she needs somebody to help her elevate and to groom her. But she got problems though.
But she also got to realize a man, especially a heterosexual man, does not lay in the bed with another man. And you're walking around here telling people you could be. I know I could be Papoose. You're demasculating him.
Yeah, you are. You are. And then now I am not trying to get petty or whatever, but she hold herself so masculine. Okay, you tearing it up in the ring, that's cool. But you got to know how to soften it up a little bit. You know what I mean? You got to know how to be able to soften it up some. Because for one, it's a yin and yang. Yeah, it's a yin and yang,
Well, you got to know when to tone down that masculinity, especially when you're in the presence of your man, your mate, right? Because he's supposed to be your protector, your provider, right? No man want to feel like he gotta fight his woman. He want to be able to. That's supposed to be his soft place. That's supposed to be the place where he could get vulnerable, loving up on his woman and stuff like that. He shouldn't have to worry about that masculine energy piping up. But I'll tell you what is bad. Papoose is in a situation that's a recipe for disaster because he benefits off of her masculine energy, right? It's when that turns on him. This is why I think she was alone for Christmas, y'all. It's when she turns that masculinity towards him, like she did on the Breakfast Club. Okay,
you probably right, girl. He was like, I ain't got time for that.
She manhandled him and took over his interview. Don't no man want that from his woman, especially in public. And so he was like, yeah, that's why for Christmas, I'm going to be with my family.
Yep. I believe you. I'm in agreement because I know they had to talk about that. He had said something about that afterwards. You know what I mean? He
Yes,
would have.
and what Remy says, she better listen to the ex-wife, Remy, okay?
Uh huh.
Because she
Uh
know
huh.
that man. She was with that man for 20 years, okay? Can't nobody tell us nothing about Papoose more than Remy could tell us. And it's a reason why she leaving that man. And see, a lot of these side bitches, they think they get the man they won when they really
Mm-hmm.
lost. And we
They
going
did.
she's losing. That man will never spend a holiday with her. Not only they always going to celebrate after. They going to
Mm-hmm.
celebrate New Year's after New Year's. They going to celebrate Christmas after Christmas. They going to celebrate Valentine's Day in March.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now you so bad. Nah, but you're right.
That's side chick treatment. And she needs to understand her position. It's her ego that is going to be her demise in the end, okay? Because at the end of the day, she need to be a lot more humble, and she's making her own community turn on her, the men in boxing and things like that. They're never going to respect her.
No, nobody, because you can't tell her shit. That's why. You know, that's one of the things. You cannot tell her anything. And she has to be able to receive. You know, because one thing about it, if you closed off, can't nobody put nothing in you. Okay? Can't put anything into a closed fist. So she got to open up a little bit to be able to go there. But she don't want to listen to anybody because, you know, it's probably because she done fought hard for everything that she had. She had to get everything out the dust and the dirt and on her knuckles. You know, she probably figured I got myself here, you know? She ain't got to listen to nobody else but child.
Exactly. See what Tels is saying. So Tels said, woo, this is such a patriarchal viewpoint. How is fragile masculinity our fault? She wasn't right in the situation, but how does that make her masculine? It was the way she dominated that interview. Let me pull it back up for y'all. It's the way she dominated. They were talking to Papoose, and she could not stand the fact that they are bringing up his ex-wife. Well, not even his ex-wife. She could not stand it that she had to come, because this is where she was at first. Naughty crew. Hold on. She was sitting behind Papoose while he was doing the interview. Okay. That's what she was. Then DJ Envy started asking a bunch of questions about his marriage situation and things like that. And she could not take it to the point she got up and started answering the questions. Okay, so here, let's go with this one.
You know, that was a depressing media. It was a hard time because we know y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
all right, let me go back. Okay.
somebody said, you know, that was a depressing media. It was a hard time because we know y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
no, but y'all know us, but sometimes people pretend like they don't know us. That's what
Look at her.
I think for most people it was like, what happened? Like,
I mean, like I said, y'all was there every step of the way. Y'all was there when I was riding up there to the prison. Y'all see me fighting court officers getting thrown out of the courtroom. It was in the newspapers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen everything. How can I come to y'all and say something didn't happen? Y'all got to stop, man. Like, come on.
Tels, I think what you're misunderstanding, see, for me, masculinity and femininity is not, it doesn't attach itself to a gender. It's a feeling for as far as I see it. And she does have some masculine tendencies. She is what you call a tomboy, and which is fine, but you need to know when to turn it up or down, when, especially when you're with your so-called man. And I feel like she is so insecure in this relationship. That's why her masculine dominates Papoose at times.
Well, I like to put a little bit.
Go ahead, Kim.
The other thing is that when I watched this interview and everything, I felt like they were trying to give Papoose a chance. You know, they were asking about his music. What's your next gig? Tell us about that and all the rest. They were trying to put him on. Okay. Because remember, he was up there sitting there. She was sitting in the
Hold
back
on, you
seat.
cut out, Kim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me? Yeah, she was sitting in the back seat. I mean, sitting in the back. It was really about Papoose. So when she came on, he was talking about his new thing, what he working on and the music and blah, blah, blah. When she came up there, she kind of derailed the interview for one. So for me, I'm just going to say me as an objective person, when I was looking, this hasn't got anything to do with masculine and feminine and none of that. But if I'm trying to get my money and I got a public, because, he do like the spotlight. So he got the spotlight on one of the top, talk shows that's out there, right? And then you come up here and you get ready to emasculate me and start talking over me and taking over the conversation. Well, then if I'm trying to promote something, if I can't handle my woman or me and my woman don't have an understanding, how do you think I'm going to be able to have an understanding and negotiate anything or be able to drive an idea home? Okay, that's one thing I feel like about the emasculation portion, but not even emasculating, but just undermining what he was there, the purpose of it all. You know what I mean? But she can't contain herself because for some reason she is all wrapped up in this Remy thing. When the other thing is that everybody got a history, okay? So whether it's Remy or whether it was Tasha K he was messing with her, right? It doesn't matter. Everybody got a history. So why are you getting all upset? Because what it really is that she wants to have everything that Remy has with him and that she can't get it. And she's letting that stuff override her common sense.
Dumb. She's dumbing herself down to this man, talking about she having a baby with him in 2026. He's still a married man. Why would you reproduce? That this doesn't even make any sense. You sound dumb. She sound dumb.
Yeah. She is kind of sad.
It's really, really sad, but it that's what I got out of the interview with the cousin. This shows me what type of woman that raised her and why she thinks so low of herself. And she feels like her value is in a broke ass man. So that's what it gave me perspective on. I appreciate everyone's. Let me see what tells. I'm going to agree with Uncle Torbe again. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, I said that too.
That's for sure.
Papoose is pimping her. There's no other way to put it. He knows what he's doing, and she isn't aware enough to see the play. Exactly. The day y'all make me agree with Bay, there's something going on. LOL. Well, we appreciate your thoughts, Tails. I definitely appreciate your thoughts and your point of view. And I just don't want you to think I'm calling her. I'm speaking to the energy when I say masculine. Okay,
Right.
I'm not trying to her look like a man and this and that. She's a boxer. She's an athlete. That's what she's supposed to look like. Muscular, toned, this and that, or whatever. And let's not forget, like, she grew up rough. She didn't have good woman in her life to teach her that softness. So I take that into account, and that's why I show her a little grace. But you know what? It just be sad when I just be watching these young girls getting taken advantage of by these men in the industry. You see Blueface do it over and over again with these young girls, but at the same time, they got to take accountability because they put themselves there, right? They made the choice to be there, knowing how he is. But yeah, no, Claressa, she looks very angry, and I'm sure she is tired by not spending Christmas with her man. This is a man she out here talking about having a baby with. Like, why? How dare he not bring me around his family? Why? Because him and Remy are married still, and Papoose mama, although she don't barely like Remy because Remy was nasty work towards his mama, they still married. And his mom is old school.
Yeah.
She not gonna be dealing with the side chick. She only gonna deal with the wife. Cause that's
I don't never see him looking like he even like her that much or even love with her. He don't even seem like he attracted to her. When you see him out and everything,
either. Like,
I don't never see no love.
Don't see the chemistry.
I really don't see the love or nothing.
You know what I get? I get like this the bro vibes. friends with benefits. Like, what's up, bro? And I smash every once in a while.
Or
But
me,
she
I feel
always
like
look
he.
more into this is more him. This is how he thinks of her. You see them two fingers? He look at her as the home.
Yeah, I think he think of her more as her manager or something like that. But really, he more like her handler. If you know what I mean.
Right.
If he handling her, honey.
Because she think this is it. But you could say y'all moving on, but that divorce is still pending as far as we're concerned. Like, and I wouldn't be saying y'all together for 2 years out loud too much, because that's enough time to get a divorce.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't know what and the only thing I could think of is he holding on because he need Remy to be a backup plan. You know, like maybe she'll change her mind later. You know what I'm saying? But I think Remy did everything smart and got everything in her name in the end after he spent up all her money while she was in jail.
That was smart of her. That was smart of her.
So don't get me wrong, Remy Ma is a nasty person. I'll
Oh,
say
she
that.
is. I
Like,
ain't denying that neither.
I ain't denying that either. But at the end of the day, like, she offered to pay for the divorce for that man, and they still married.
Because he playing he playing with that being with his kid. He playing that kid card too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And I'm
absolutely.
sure he is.
Why you think Papoose was trying to get her knocked up on Love and Hip Hop so fast? Remember, Remy wanted to work. And I believe that moment started some resentment. I don't think Remy's son was grown. She ain't one. I don't think she necessarily. And Reminisce is a beautiful little girl, and I don't think she regrets her at all. But when you pressure someone to have a baby, whether it be male or female, there's going to be resentment that builds up. And that's what I think that was the downfall of their relationship.
I think so too. I think so too. But
so the type of pressure that he was putting on Remy, and she probably started to look like, wait a minute, this man ain't bringing no money in.
I know. They ain't taking my money on top of that. You know, because me and you have talked about this before, but you remember I met this guy. He was still going through a divorce, and he was trying to take our relationship someplace else. But I was like, no, we just cool. You know, we gonna be companion. You know, I know what you got going on. You know, hey, you live in Mississippi, I live up here. Every so often we see each other. Cool. He couldn't understand it, but I had to tell him that. I'm like, look, dude, you're still married. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I can't even talk about building with nobody that's like that. Not to mention that when I ask questions, just because I'm nosy and I like to determine who is in my midst and everything, he was a papoose. He didn't have nothing. I mean, he had a lot, but everything that he had was built on a house of cards, and one strong wind come is going to blow everything down. And he stands to lose everything. So, you know, that doesn't show that you have good decision making to me. You know what I mean? So same with Papoose. Anybody got any sense? You will see how a person has been living and how and where they're coming from and where they're trying to go. And the fact that, again, the overriding factor is that you're still married, okay? Ain't nobody can really be dealing with that because anything can happen, you know? So what if something happened and I don't know whether or not he got a life policy on him or not. Something happened to his behind. Remy gonna get that money, not you.
Right, exactly. And that's what she needs to understand. Like, no matter how you try to dress it up, at the end of the day, as long as he has a wife, you're always going to be second best. I don't care how many champion belts you have, you're always going to be second best. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up this video with her. I'm going to try to speed it up more. And then I'm in. Oh, there you go, Kim.
I remember that. But there is, I feel for her though.
You know, as much as I try to have compassion, sometimes when she open her mouth, it just makes
know.
me like
I know what you mean though. I feel the same way too though. And that's what I want to talk about that too. I do. You know, I'm always rooting for my people. I always want to support my people. But she make it hard sometimes when she open up that mouth. Okay?
Yeah. She do because it's her arrogance and her cockiness.
Yes.
And I get that's part of like the boxing world, you having this ego and I'm the best and this and that or whatever. And but where are you elevating to at this point? Where are you going from here? Because it doesn't look good. Like I don't even feel comfortable with Papoose managing her. He's never been involved in sports ever, to my knowledge. He was always music, and not to say that he can't branch off and do other things, but like, what is he? Your promoter? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, what is it? I don't get it either. But he said that he was on something with their business partners or something too. I want to know what it, because I bet she gonna put him on payroll or something. She giving that boy some money. That man some money.
Hey, let me see if I can get to this. Hold on. She looks so evil and mean.
She does.
But so what? Oh, my bedroom's tight. Been running every day, man, getting my work in. Somebody got to be the man. Somebody got to be the greatest. And also, I read these comments. I want to come a little closer to see what y'all see in my bed. But I read these comments, and I'm like, it be the audacity of folks for me to say some of this stuff that they be saying, because it's like, yo, one, me and my little brother did the Christmas tree together, you know? And we haven't done that since we were like little bitty kids. I can't even remember the last time we had a Christmas tree in our house. We was talking about it, and I'm like, yo, I don't even remember we done a Christmas tree, you know? And I just, you know, me and him did like a little Grinch thing, the Grinch and Gold thing. And we didn't do like the extra stuff, like putting all the stuff around the tree, like little shimmery stuff. We did just little bulbs, some candy canes, and a tree came with lights already in it. So it was like, I like a tree. But they're like, oh, why didn't you decorate it more and do more? And I'm like, people don't even understand that. Let me know about Remy. Christmas this year was the most Christmas-less feeling of Christmas a lot of y'all ever experienced. Am I right or wrong? This Christmas did not feel like a Christmas. Like if you celebrate Christmas, you really had to force it. Like it did not feel like Christmas for a lot of people. Like it was like, yo, it's Christmas, but it's like, yo, it don't feel like it used to. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like this Christmas was like, yeah, it's Christmas, but like it was hard to get in the mood for it. Like honestly, it was. When I went to Walmart to get my kids stuff, I'm like, yo, I'm just not in the mood for this. Like I would rather, you know, be doing something else. You know what I mean? And honestly, it was hard for me because my grandmother passed away December 21st when I was 15. And ever since then, it's like Christmas just hasn't been the same. But this year on Christmas, I really was like, bro, us waking up is good enough. But I'm like, I went all out for the kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And
but you ain't go all out for your man. Where's your man, girl? The man you were supposed to be having a baby with next year. Why aren't you at least with him and his family? And I believe Remy told Papoose, you have my daughter around that bitch, I'm going to fuck you up. You will never see
I think she did too. Because I would have, I'm not gonna lie, because you act a little unhinged for me, and you got so much smoke for me. Some people put it off on the kids, and I'm not gonna risk that for my daughter. You may not, but I always operate on the what ifs. That's how I do. So what if she do? Then I don't want to have to go over there and it be a showdown between me and that girl or that woman. Okay, over my baby.
I see the setup, and she's very, very jealous of Remy. That's why she's trying to be Remy or whatever, and she wants Remy life. So you can only imagine what she would do with her daughter to spite Remy.
It's like this year was not the same, but I made sure that I showed up for the babies though, and my sister and my little brother. Even my mom didn't want to fly down. They wanted to drive down. But I just was like, we just did Thanksgiving together. Not even 3 weeks ago. And Thanksgiving, I spent a lot of money. So I was like, I don't want to spend that much money again for Christmas. On top of getting everybody gifts, on top of trying to stay locked in, on top of my house smelling like chicken and barbecue and burgers. I'm like, I just don't feel like it. Like, my mind has been stuck on training. Like, my mind has been stuck on training. When I tell you, y'all know how fast I look up. The bitch just slimmed up. For real. Like, I was like, I just want to train, get ready for my fight. You know, and I was like, this year, yes, being alive and having family around you, everybody getting good help was good enough for me. But I said, you know what? These kids know this, so I'm going to go out there and get this. I knew everybody had broke their iPads already. Everybody, they want certain stuff. Like my niece likes little singing toys, this little cat that be dancing. She like that thing's her sister now. My little nephews and them, they hate sharing stuff. So with one person iPad, I gotta share it. And it was just like, it was just too much. Okay, Christmas was too much this year. But I had to say, the fact that I got up the energy to put up a Christmas tree December 24th, which is Christmas Eve. The fact that I went and picked my nieces and my nephews up. The fact that I went and got them their Christmas gift December 23rd. Like the fact that I used all the energy to actually get ready for Christmas, like that was enough for me. To see people trying to judge me, oh, the Christmas tree wasn't big enough, it wasn't decorated enough. Why you get them Android and not iPads? Why did you? It's like, come on, man. Kids have electric scooter under there. Android iPads, which is still a freaking iPad. Legos, learning games. Man, what else did the kids get? Hot Wheels, remote control cars, or whatever. They got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, I just can't believe that people was doing that. And then I had a few folks writing me about something that someone said about me. Well, I haven't seen in 9 years. When I say I have not seen them.
See, and I really feel like all of that was irrelevant. That's why I didn't focus on her Charlie Brown tree and how many gifts was under it. That's neither here nor there. Like, however she want to spend her bread is how she want to spend her bread. Who are we to tell her how to spend her bread? The kids are lucky enough and fortunate enough to have a Christmas. There's a lot of kids out there that weren't able to have a Christmas. So I just really feel like she was like answering these minute questions to deflect and distract and change the narrative from the fact that Papoose left her ass at home in Detroit and he went over to visit his family. Okay. She's business, not pleasure.
I have not physically touched them, seen them with my eyes inside the same room, same location, same area, 9 years. And they're asking me about what this person said, and I said, how, listen, bro, if you want to choose to believe foolery, go ahead. I'm not going to fix it up anymore. I'm not going to do it. Because the thing is, some folks will believe everything bad about you, but as soon as something good happens, they just can't believe it. So when something bad happens, everybody got to jump on a bandwagon and say this and that and just go crazy. But then as soon as I signed my $8 million deal, everybody like, oh, the money ain't real. It's fake money. It's a fake deal. And I'm like, so how is it unbelievable that I can really, I talk to every entity from MVP to Salida to Win Records to Eddie Hearn Metro. I talk to everybody. So it's like, why is it so crazy that I'm getting a deal?
And see, she out here bragging about this $8 million deal, and which I think is a very bad idea because what I've been seeing is Remy's been coming up ever since this $8 million deal. Like, who's to say Papoose not sending the money? He gotta pay child support. He gotta pay for his child. Who's to say he not stifling that money back to Remy Ma? I mean, Remy Ma has started a brand new network. Remy Ma is out here buying fur coats. Claressa had that fake rainbow fur around her head up at the Breakfast Club. Remy Ma is at Daniel's Leathers buying real fur. Okay. Sounds like Remy has been coming up. Okay. Because she haven't been doing shows because I believe it's because, you know, she be having a baby most of the time or whatever. But yeah, she haven't been doing that many shows like that. Girl. Come on, Claressa.
That's worth as much. And I got the most accomplishments, the most. Man, I am hard to beat. Like when I tell you I'm hard to beat, you cannot beat me. Here we go. No, ma'am, whoever you, what she say you talking? Yeah, and now you're here for my channel. Because what I'm supposed to do on here, you're just supposed to look at me. Anyways, it's like, yo, so now that I'm locked in this deal because I'm the most accomplished, I'm undefeated, ranked number 1 pound for pound, 1 boxer in the world. It's like, it's unbelievable. And then we got nothing to the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame on them. What? Stop that. The Hall of Fame? The Hall of Fame for me? Hall of Famers? No. Hall of Famer? Come on now. So I really was just like overwhelmed with that. So it was like, why wouldn't I not get this deal? Like, y'all, and then I'm getting, man, over 40 million people tuning into my page every single day.
You got all those accomplishments. Why won't you go get your own man? You went from being engaged, and I don't know a lot of background on the guy that she was engaged to. All I know is she was engaged to him, and he was out here saying that she left him for Pap or whatever. But you were chosen at least, right? To be a wife at that point, and you devalue yourself, even with all your acclimates, to be a side chick to a married man. How come you, like, with all those acclimates, how come you don't value yourself enough to just at least go get your own man at the minimum? I don't know. What do you think?
Because I think that
she can't think that way.
Oh, wait a minute, am I on mute? Oh no. I think that I just don't know. I think that she think that he is bigger than what he is, for one. I believe that she has believed in the hype and that he done told her and swole her head up. And I believe that she feels that Remy is public enemy number 1. And she ain't. Okay.
But why? You're sleeping with that man's husband.
I know. That's why I said that goes to show.
That girl's husband, that woman's husband, excuse me.
The level of emotional maturity she got. That's what I was saying earlier.
It's a lack of emotional intelligence because of the way she grew up. So she can't even see the error in her ways. And that's what's sad. But this is going to be a hard lesson for Claressa to learn.
See, when I'm posting what I'm doing, like engagement is crazy. You know what I mean? Why you copy me? You just funny. I thought you go with your shoes on so you can reach your foot on the baby. Okay. You see the shoes though.
I couldn't find shoes.
The shoes upstairs.
It's a little gun. Pew, pew, pew.
Stop it.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
So it's like they can't believe the $8 million deal, but they can believe that a distant cousin who I don't talk to, I have no association with, have not seen her in 8 to 9 years, and she's speaking on stuff that people she never met, speaking on me, hasn't been around me, ain't been to a birthday party, a dinner, a fight, or nothing in 9 years. Like, she's somebody who I got barred from the building. She can't come to none of my fights. She can't come. Soon as they see her facial recognition, they come in and get her and put her out. That's how serious I am about keeping this person away from me because of how dangerous and how manipulative. Like, this is a cousin who, a distant cousin who's like, yeah, she loves me, but she'd probably kill me too. This one of them. I keep her away from me. I keep her away from me, and she's mad about that. She wants me to, she wants to come to my house and wants me to take care of her, and she wants some recognition. Oh, I'm the one who told you that you should fight back and defend yourself when you were a kid. We tell all kids that, who are shy and who are soft-spoken or who get bullied. We teach all our kids to fight back and stick up for yourself. So I don't know why she wanted a cookie for doing that when I was 5 years old. I don't know, stud energy, baby, stud energy. Tonight, all I really got is bad for tonight. You still really?
Yeah.
Why you gonna like that?
Why are you not punching a punching man?
So I'm 30 years old. I gotta warm up.
I'm 31 years old.
I'm 30.
Close to 31. When you gonna be 31?
Next year. 3 months. And then after that, you're gonna be turning 6. I'm 25 years older than you.
25. How old? I'm gonna be this tall when I turn 6.
Hopefully you get that tall. Yeah.
This little girl is something else. They better get her in order before she end up like Claressa.
You're a liar.
Young, dumb, and full of cum. Don't nobody got time. She better raise this baby right. You talk about your kid. You ain't ready for no baby. You let her get away with a lot in that background, okay?
Yeah, she need. Claressa need a little healing before she get to have the kids. Okay.
Yes, she absolutely does. She has a lot of unresolved trauma that she has not dealt with, and one thing I think is she got to forgive her mom for not being there for not showing up for her. That's one thing in itself, right? And she got to start working on her self-worth. Seriously. I mean, I just wanted to touch on that to see how she seemed tight to me for Christmas. She seemed real tight to me.
She was
in her videos or whatever.
She tight all the way though, all the way. She always on 10. She always on guard, and all the rest of that. Tales of Purgatory said that she needed publicists, a PR team. She doesn't need, and she need a glam team, a real good glam team. They be putting her in that stuff that look like Sheilds or like you said, got from Rainbow or something like that. You know what I mean? She got to spend a lot of money because I understand she want to keep her money, but still, you know, like Michelle and Taraji said, you dress with highs and lows. You get some nice little stuff, and you get some low stuff. You know what I mean? The stylist can put it all together. But tell the person
YouTube can teach her how to style. She just need to pay attention and learn. And I just think she's so used to being a tomboy, she can't tell like cheap. Like, cause I could make something that's really, really cheap looking good. Like you mixing matching with the right thing. So it's all about. I just be feeling like they be trying to clown her. These wig companies, like when they be having her forehead all out, they know what the hell they doing. You know what I'm saying? And she's just a spectacle out here. She do need to get a stylist, but I mean, they got stylist pages you could follow, and they tag everything in so you could figure out where to get the item or similar items so that you could get the basic style. She just has no class because she's a tomboy. All she knows is the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all she knows.
That's all she know. But Claressa wasn't the only side chick that was out here by herself for Christmas, child. You know, the social media investigators don't let nothing miss. Now, Stefan, he was flaunting Cardi all around before Christmas, y'all. He had her everywhere. She was on the football field everywhere. She was everywhere. Or whatever. But social media noticed that he was not with Cardi for Christmas, but he did post this to his story. Miss y'all, don't be sneezing, don't be squeezing him too tight. You making him soft.
I saw that.
Okay, or whatever. So then social media went up in flames because he started posting with all the other kids. Okay, one of my boys' first Christmas. This is sad. He got babies all around the same ages, y'all. Look at this. What the Nick Cannon is going on?
No, he didn't. He said with the Nick Cannon.
He got all these broken households. I don't care how much money he got. It is not okay that he creating all these broken households everywhere. And let me tell you, Cardi, I ain't never judged you for having your get back baby against off cheat, okay? But that comes with consequences because you went and you got another community peen, man. You went and got pregnant by another community peen. And here's the thing. Babies are a blessing, and I ain't gotta take care of it, so I ain't judging you. But this is not a good look for you either.
Well, you know,
Sleeping
she
with
at
this
least I
community.
can say that she owned hers because she was on some interview and they asked her, "So how did you just get pregnant? I mean, you just had a baby." And she said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I got divorced. You know, me and Offset broke up, and I said I'm gonna go out here and have me some fun, and I had a little too much fun, and here I am now."
And that's what's up. I appreciate her owning her ish. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
basically, she was just trying to get under somebody to get over somebody, and then she got caught up.
sounds like rich people problems to me. It's like, no, it happens. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. When you very emotional, going through a divorce, you are emotionally vulnerable. And men like Stefan, who are community peen, they take opportunities like that and they pounce. They
Right.
pounce like the
But now
dogs
shame
they
on her
are.
for not having that sucker wear no condom. Okay.
Right. That's like the biggest thing.
Because he is community peen, so you should have made sure he put a glove before you made the love. Put on a glove before you made the love. Okay.
You are exactly right, Lisa. I'm sorry. You are exactly right. Stefan is the side chick to Cardi because Cardi is the one that is still married to Off Cheat.
Yeah, that is right. I'll cheat. I like that. So I'll cheat.
You are
Yeah.
so right. What it is, what I'm saying, and I'm making a comparison. She went from one community peen to a worse community peen. Like at least Off Cheat made them girls get rid of the baby. Okay, he was not playing that. I ain't having no babies by you hoes. I
That he
only
did.
reproduce with my wife. Like this is what we
Mm-hmm.
done.
I know, right? And y'all messing it up.
Y'all
Y'all
messing
messing
up.
it up. Yeah, this is
And so
not how
then
to.
she went to Stefan and he got all these babies on the way. Y'all don't remember? She went viral because she was like, "Oh, all of y'all pregnant by my nigga? All right, we
Mm-hmm.
gonna figure it out, okay?"
Yes. And that's how she was. And then I could understand why they didn't spend because he got all them kids, right? But then she has all her kids, and then the kids might be feeling a certain way because now the baby they may feel that it's an interloper. I don't know one way or the other. But I wouldn't take my other three kids and not let them have the Christmas they should have with their family and the friends and people that they know just because the baby don't know what's going on or not anyway. You know, this is
Right,
new age
right.
relationships and people got all these children, okay?
It's a lot. Like it's a lot. People act like they running farms like back in the day. Like
And they need the kids to work the farm. You're
but you
right
need
though.
something. You got all these kids, and you the only one taking care of all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You the only
Yeah.
one. So it don't seem to be working out for the side chicks this year for Christmas. You know, we got everybody getting exposed. We got Mendici exposing Yandy for the liar that she is. We talked about that the other day. Please check out my other video. Okay. Mendici confirmed what we all knew is that they were never married. And he loved the fact that he didn't have to go through a divorce.
Oh wow.
He said, I don't have no property to split up and nothing. Like I think
Man,
what it
it's
is, his back was against the wall when all that blew up between Tamar and Funky Dineva. Now Tamar out here talk about all of the world owe her apology and Cash App her some money. Slut. At the end of the day, the world did not know that Yandy and Mindy. See, we knew the old heads back in the day, the Love and Hip Flop heads from back in the day, the original New York. We knew, but the world ain't know that Mendices wasn't married. Okay, because Yandy, her lying behind, not only did it once to the world, she did it twice over in Dubai. She had another wedding, another fake wedding.
What?
Okay, so the world probably thought they were really married, so he had to clarify them things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, but it has not been a good year for side chicks. Even Krishan going through her old battle. I'll come back for another live on that. Her pushing Junior up the hill and not giving my baby no Christmas. Like, why Junior couldn't have his Christmas pajama picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why Junior couldn't have a Hess truck for Christmas? You know what I'm saying? I hate that funky hoe. She another one, little Jezebel. She thought she was gonna fucking do threesomes and take Blueface against away from Jade and Alexis. Now y'all see where she is. Hopping from peen to peen, child. Yes, Tails, leave them in 2025. Well, if 2025 ending like this, I'm excited to see what 2026 got coming, Naughty Crew. Okay.
It's gonna be something.
Hopefully, whatever comes with money for all of our pockets. Yes,
And
and
that's true.
impeachment.
Well, sis, I'm glad you let me up because I wanted to get the 411 on here, and y'all done caught me up successfully. But I love you. I love everybody in the chat. All righty, I'm going to go back to my roast. I'll talk to you later,
All
boo.
right. Talk to you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye. Oh my God. Shout out to Kim and shout out to Couture Bay for coming up and joining the conversation. Always appreciate the thoughts. I also appreciate all the thoughts in the chat. I love you all. And this all I'm just saying, it's lonely for these side chicks during the holidays. We all know this, okay? And let's pray that Claressa, shout out to Kim. Let's pray that Claressa, let's play value into her. And let's pray that she becomes humble enough so that she could see exactly what is going on around her when it comes to her fake ass relationship with Papoose. It is a transactional relationship. It's just about the bag for him. I really don't think he's that into Claressa Sheilds. I think he still is in love with his wife. But neither one of them, the side chick or the wife, want him. So that's a dilemma. That's a tough place to be in. But anyway, this is just my views and opinions. I wish all these folks the best, seriously, especially because they have children involved, and I hope they can resolve things peacefully. Let's leave it in the comments, Naughty Crew. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Yes, let's pray. No, seriously. Like, I know I be trying to be funny out here, throwing little jib jabs. But at the end of the day, I just want to pray that this young woman learns her value. Okay. And she invest in just herself. Fuck a nigga, fuck the family too. You know what I'm saying? Because they grown folk. They got to take care of themselves or whatever. And it may mean that she need to go away and isolate herself for a little while just so that she can start to appreciate the value in herself. So I love every last one of you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed evening. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. Yes, Tells. I know you want to talk about the bars. We'll talk about that. That freestyle was crazy. The reason why I'm staying away from talking about it is it's whack that I can't even play it because of YouTube. So maybe we'll go live from Instagram and I'll do it that way. All right, and we'll get into the bars. That Fabulous drop. I mean, Fabulous is a great. Hey, Instagram. He's a great lyricist. So, yeah. Yeah, that whole saga. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Y'all saw Ray J missing his kids on Christmas, child. Maybe you shouldn't be garnering GUNSs. Oh, this was hilarious right here, Naughty Crew. This was hilarious. This is the meme of the year. That was hilarious. Minaj Maga. What's up? But the Rap Boys have been beefing and beefing hard. The Blueface cam. Oh, child. Blueface is trolling King Harris. Child. Dawn Rashad out here mad because she not part of the Danity Kane tour, girl. You chose Diddy. You chose Diddy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find it, and I think it's buried. I'm gonna have to get it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it on another show. We'll come back tomorrow. Yes, she's getting funny. But I love all of you, and I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed evening. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk about Fabulous Freestyle. We'll talk about which I've been trying to avoid because I knew they did it just to go viral. But we'll talk about 21 Savage and his fuck the streets tweet or whatever, and how that caused mayhem. But yeah, I love you all, and I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed evening. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.